And he opened the door.
Yes.
At that point, he did not come into contact with you.
No.
And you turned around and said something to him. At that point, there's been no contact, just either somebody not paying attention,
right,
or somebody not paying attention,
right,
or somebody paying attention but not having some forethought to say, well, maybe I should go around, maybe I should slow down, or somebody just walking out into the street too fast to get into their car and didn't think enough to wait a second for you to pass. Either way, but at that point there is no contact.
Yes, no contact.
But you were annoyed because you were sort of pushed out because he opened the door. You were pushed out into the car lane that was moving.
I was not annoyed. It just happens all the time. I just said thank you and I went on my merry way. I mean, because if you say anything other than thank you, it just escalates with drivers.
Okay.
It just does.
So you turned around and you said a snide. I mean, you're not an idiot. If you say nothing, that's fine. If you say thank you and you say it nicely, that means you're an idiot. I mean, because you weren't really thanking him. You felt as if he was being discourteous. So if I believe you, which I don't, that you turned around and said to him, thank you, you said it in a snide way.
I just always say thank you. I know it sounds maybe hard to believe, but that if you say anything else, it just escalates.
That's not what I said. Let's say I believe you, that you said thank you. You said it in a snide way. Because if you said it as someone would say, Bird, may I borrow your pen? And you say, sure, Judge. And I say, thank you. That means thank you. And if I said, Bird, may I borrow your pen? And he said to me, use your own pen, I would say, thanks. There's a difference. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right?
If I may, Your Honor.
I didn't ask you a question.
Pardon me.
And then you kept driving.
I kept going.
You kept going.
Eastbound in the bike lane.
Mr. Hope, on the other hand, according to his own answer, but I was actually quite surprised, because even if he called you and your mother every name in the book, you're in a big car. He's on a bicycle. So I was rather surprised that you, in your answer, swore to me the following. I was surprised, but now having met you and having exchanged a few words with you like this, I'm not so surprised. You said he yelled something with an expletive and said, close your door. Expletive deleted, close your door. That's what he said to you. Don't shake your head.
Okay.
It's making me nauseous. I don't care what you said to him.
Okay. Sorry.
Then Mr. Hope says, Officer Bird, I'm a community leader and a strong bike advocate. I support the building of new bike paths. I felt the plaintiff's bad behavior did not reflect the majority of the responsible bicyclists I know, and his behavior would adversely thwart our community effort. So he got into his car, and I proceeded to follow him so we could discuss the issue. When we both stopped at a red light, I got out of my car, which means, Mr. Hope, I'm using my imagination here, but you know, I'm 74 years old, and I mix imagination with common sense and with physics. So, which means that he's driving by, he just called you a blank something and told you to close your blank door, so your door was open. Now, you had to get into your car, close the door. If you're a responsible motorist, put on your seatbelt, turn on your car, put it in gear, pull out of the parking space, and tail ass after the bicyclist so you could discuss the building of bike lanes in your community and how his bad behavior is going to negatively impact on people who might not want to build bike lanes in the community.